there on the floor. All right, you ready?
Okay.
A mother held her new baby and very slowly rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And as she held him, she sang, I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. And then we skip a page, but we'll go to this page. But at nighttime, when the 2-year-old was quiet,
Yeah.
Mommy hid next to the bed and she crawled across the floor and looked over the side of his bed. And if she was really asleep, she picked him up and rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And she sang, I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. Look at how big he is. He grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was 9 years old. And he never wanted to come in for dinner. He's making a mess. You see how dirty that mud is? That's mud on the bottom of his foot. And then when Grandma visited, she said bad words. Sometimes his mother said, I want to sell him to the zoo. You want to show Mommy now?
Grandmother,
What do you see, Val?
That's muddy. It's got some footprints.
He's got some muddy
Let's go to the next
footprints.
page.
mud. Mud.
Yeah.
But
No mud in that one.
no mud in his
No
room.
mud
But
there.
when he fell asleep, his mother
Mud.
mud, yeah. And look, there's a little cat. You see the cat's tushy? There's a little cat tushy right there.
Look at those muddy shoes.
And he's got a Montreal Expos hat on. I don't even think they exist, sweetie pie. And she snuck in his room and she rocked him back and forth.
What do I
Back.
want?
You want to do? Oh my God! Look at what he's doing. He made what? Did he make a mess? And he grew and he grew and he grew until he was a teenager and he had strange friends and wore strange clothes and he listened to weird music and sometimes his mother felt like she was in a zoo. But when he fell asleep, Mommy went and snuck into his room and she rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while she rocked him, she sang, I love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. And then he grew up and he moved out. You see, he's moving? He's moving out of the house. And she goes, wow, where's my little boy going? But sometimes in the dark nights, Mommy got in her car and she drove all the way across town. And you see, she's got a ladder on the roof of the car. Why does she have a ladder? Because she's going to climb. Oh, she's going to climb up into the window. Wait, not there. Because she climbs up into his window. You see the ladder? And she goes over the side of his bed and she picks him up and rocks him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And she says, I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. Okay, well, that mother, she got old and she got old and old and old. And she said, you better keep me. That's the little cat. Because the mother's not here because the mother got sick and she's old and sick. And she said, come to see me. She's getting too old. It's sad. It's a little
This
sad.
is so sad, yeah.
Yeah, you want to go back before the mommy gets old?
Yeah.
No, let's go back. No, that's the best part because then the dad has a daughter. Okay, let's go back. Because then the daddy drives across town to see his mother. You see the daddy's picking up the mother, and the daddy says, I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always.
Mama. That's a mud, mud.
Where's the mud?
Mud. Mud. Mud.
There it is.
I think we found it.
Mommy, look. Mud.
Show me. Where's the mud?
over here.
I see. Is that the mud right there on his shoes? He's got dirty feet. He's got dirty feet from the mud outside.
He's got a bubble in his mouth. And a baseball. Can we go to the end, sweetie pie? Come here, look.
You want to read
Come here,
Daddy's
Belle. I'm
favorite
gonna show
part?
you. Bella, look what happens at the end. Then the daddy picks up the mommy, and then the daddy goes home that night, and he stops at the top of the stairs, and he sits there and stands for a long time, and he's very sad because mommy's old and sick. Then he went to the room where he had his new baby daughter, and she was sleeping, and then he picks her up in his arms and slowly rocks her back and don't pan to her because she's clearly not paying attention.
You lost your audience.
That. Are you watching a video?
Yeah.
What are you watching?
Kids. It's working. Let's try again.
You little stinker. Oh, go back. Yeah. Oh, she knows the app.
Is it the Khan Academy app? Is it?
Let's sing a song about the letter A. Apple. Apple.
I thought we were reading books.